11, unranked this week. And Sellers setting up a screen to Faison on first down. And Faison gets the first. 17th in the country in rushing. Another quick throw out in the flat, and not much for Jake. They rush 3 after Sellers. He steps up, gets hit as he throws deep downfield, and Rowe trying to make the jump. Empty set on 2nd and 17, 4-man rush. Sellers in the pocket, stepping up and throws a interception. That might have been returned for a pick.
Defense number 12. 10-yard penalty.
That's how he got it.
Well, he's going to use his right hand. You're going to see him get the hook on the back of Harbor, then work his way all the way back around in front of that pass. Dime quarterback run. I want to see him impact this game with his legs.
Sellers, wide open down the seam. First down. Dropping back as Sellers was trying to set up the screen. It was well covered.
An advantage on the interior of this offensive line that they could come after. Nice timely blitz by Trump.
And both those guys are hovering around the ball, and here they come. The blitz is picked up, and Sellers, the South Carolina head coach.
Pass interference. 0 on the defense.
First downs. Ball on the Tiger 41. Sellers again off play action, in trouble. Gets outside the pocket and spun down.
Who does an excellent job chasing and getting to the perimeter. He's spying LaNorris Sellers. He's sitting there.
Sellers airing it out, and oh my goodness, the receiver's wide open.
Coverage. You're going to see him work this deep over route, and the safeties, everybody's going to roll this way as LaNorris Sellers rolls this way. Eyes are on the quarterback. No one identifies Mazio Bennett, and he's wide open, unable to convert down the field to his open wide receiver.
Balls yet for Sellers. Ran it 155 times last year, just 25 through 3 games this season. He dumps it off here to Brian Rowe. Player was hurt 2 years ago, didn't play. Now his first year here in Como. Sellers has room.
Watch 19 off the edge. Darius Smith.
And a flag down, might be a free play for Sellers. He'll take a shot, and it's pulled in, and it's a touch.
LaNorris Sellers from the pocket. He's got time, steps into this, a nice confident throw, plenty of air underneath the football, and just drops it in perfectly. A dime delivered to Jacobs. Wow.
China ranked 11th last week, got blown out at home by Vanderbilt, dropped all the way out of the top 25. Sellers to the air. Hit as he throws, and it's
entire way, and LaNorris Sellers lucky on this one. He is not picked off. Pressure's going to come in his legs late, but he's standing there, likes what he sees, just never sees the underneath coverage outside.
And a flag down, some movement on the offensive line.
62, false start on the offense.
And he's got this crowd messing with them. LaNorris is coming up the line trying to check, and he just gets started too quickly.
Penalties already on South Carolina. With 5 minutes to play in the half. Sellers back to throw, pressure in his face, and he's 50.
Boaz Stanley walks him back to the quarterback, rips off late, and
making the most of it, and it's one of the best stories in the country. So Rodney Newsom is in to snap the ball. Sellers to throw, and that's a laser.
LaNorris Sellers going to stand strong and fire an absolute dart across the middle.
Minute mark here in the second quarter. Sellers, pressure in his face. It's picked up nicely. Another strike. And a first.
This blitz from Nicholas Rodriguez steps right up in front. He allows the time. Sellers, he's cool, calm, collected, and finds his target.
On the rollout, Sellers throws it deep, and it's caught for a
good job with the route. Rowe's going to sell this, going to get his head outside, going to sell it out, and then he's going to get vertical, out and up. Watch Jalen Catalon. He's this over-the-top safety. He's looking at the inside receiver, Jacobs. He freezes. Maybe you can get a big play down the field.
Sellers, pocket breaking down. Sellers steps up and takes a huge hit.
Should catch touchdown for the second on the night for LaNorris Sellers.
And Sellers fires complete. And close to the first. Ray was inserted as a starter today because they're having some issues with Boaz Stanley in his snaps. And there's the first run for Sellers. The other time.
Getting out in front and blocking. Little read zone. A nice job by Sellers identifying. He's got that extra blocker outside. Gets to the perimeter.
Maybe 4-down territory based on where they are in the field. Sellers dropping back. There's a flag down. Sellers taking a shot and coming back for the.
Watch with the hard play action. It brings Catalon down and sets up that one-on-one on the deep post. And Sellers puts plenty of air underneath the football. I love the way.
They'll go out of the eye on 1st and goal. Play action. Sellers facing pressure and doesn't throw the ball away. And a sack by Zion.
Get up the field. Play this block perfectly. As Faison goes low, sidestep that good with his hand.
Sack of Sellers. 2nd and goal from the 15. Sellers with time, flips it towards the end zone.
Rat. Going to be your culprit here inside. They're going to run a game. Watch as he holds on the back of that jersey. Basically a takedown and a tackle.
Design run for Sellers, trying to get a chunk of it back, but facing a 4-man rush. Sellers, open receiver underneath is Nick Hart.
Corners, they've got to find a way to establish a run game.
Sellers off play action, gets rid of it the last second. Incomplete pass.
As he flexes after the nice play, watch him here just stay square and put the pressure on LaNorris Sellers. He's going to work down the line, and then he's going to get vertical immediately.
Sellers lobbing it, and it's caught for a first. Every snap tonight. He's got 2 passing touchdowns, but now facing a 1st and 15 after the penalty. From the pocket, Sellers going to take off and run. And head a 9 for South Carolina at the 38 of Mizzou. Sellers setting up the screen, and Attaway has some room, got the first.
And get out in front. He's going to get just enough to provide the space Attaway needs to get nice yards.
Different kinds of big. Sellers a couple inches shorter than Cam Newton, and he's in trouble here, and the ball is out.
Himself in a serious trouble. Good rush on the inside. Looked like Sterling Webb. And knee down.
5 sacks now. Loss of 21. Sellers on the run again. Throws complete.
I haven't mentioned Damon Wilson's name much here today, but he does a really good job with his get off. And Josiah Thompson, it's kind of a takedown there on Damon. This even worse.
Trying to get back into field goal range. Sellers again being chased, and now launches it, and it's caught inside the 20. And let's see where they spot him. It's going to be close by about a yard or 2.
But this is outstanding. Moving to his left, running away from pressure, and delivers a dime to Nick Harbor, working across the field. And this just tells you the lack of trust in the field goal. A sack. He comes back and makes, I think, the throw of the day for him so far. Eluding a would-be tackler, working to his left, and you can't deliver it any better on the move. Really, the 2nd quarter on has elevated his game. It's been explosive chunk plays down the field, and just no semblance of a run game to complement their passing attack.
5 sacks, -8 rushing yards. That ball is bad. Just the 6th incompletion for Sellers. A swing pass here out in space. Faison able to slip a tackle and find some running room. Sellers with time, lobs it downfield and thrown out. It's in his hands, looking to take his team down the field and Tire take the lead. Missouri missed an extra point in the 1st quarter, which could be huge. Design run for Sellers, only the 3rd or 4th. Has not had any help from his run game, as you saw, -7 rushing yards. Back to pass, Sellers taking a shot downfield and almost
kind of throttled down the top of his route. We've seen LaNorris have a lot of success down the field, but Harbor unable to locate that.
Missouri rushing three. Sellers steps up in the pocket, fires high and incomplete.
Could easily have been the reason that pass sells high. Smith closes late. And you touched on it, Dave.
Obviously needing a touchdown or a field goal in this possession to keep themselves in the game. Sellers throws it underneath, got to get out of bounds, and four-man rush. Sellers again throws short, and it's dropped. On the crossing pattern, got to get a first down for Jacobs or get out.
But Jacobs has to get north and south and recognize he's got to get that first down.
55 seconds left. Sellers. And throws it.
Another penalty for the Gamecocks.
Now Sellers is certainly good enough to pick this up. But he needs some help. He had a drop earlier by a receiver. And Harbor.
Josiah Trotter once again with a quality open field tackle. Second one on this possession as he rallied.
Our final score, Missouri 29.